Please welcome. I considered my personal friend, came to Tanzania, first time in November. This is BC, before Corona. And now BC, post-Corona. All the way from South Sudan, living currently in Nairobi, smuggled through Namanga border. Please welcome the woke refugee, A.K. Dance.
You know, one of those problems where you have to just give credit, like, you did well, my brother. Like, when I was young, there's a friend of mine who insulted me, who told me that I am dark, like, under the bed. I was like, bro, that is good. That's a very good one. That's exactly what the devil did to me. But it's dope, man. It's dope to be in Tanzania for at least 5 days without wearing a mask, because it's a struggle for us who are living in countries where you have to wear a mask and you depend on your smile to get laid. It's not working out. I haven't gotten laid in 6 months because I'm wearing that goddamn mask. The minute I hit Tanzania, I was like, hey! I know my weapon. I know my smile. I know that's the only thing that can help me. I know it very well. Smile, funny. That's it. That's the only thing. I feel like actually, I know this. My smile is so good that I smile at funerals. I don't care who died as long as I like the widow. Martha was on stage here. Martha was supported by her mom. Her mom came to watch her. This is amazing. This is really amazing. You guys should value them when they're alive, when they're here with us, when they support us. This is amazing. Give a round of applause for her mom. It's amazing, man. African parents, I've been doing this for like 4 years, and I realized African parents and relatives do not support you when you're starting out. You need to first put your shit together, and then they support you. Like, you know, white parents will take their kids to soccer, cricket, music talent. When they know they're not talented, they're just right there. You can do this, you can do this. African parents, I've been doing this for like 4 years. My stepmom has never watched me perform. My brother doesn't even know where I perform, right? But when it was only when it started making sense, when you start flying, they're like, hey, there's that thing you're doing. You're like, what thing? That thing you're doing. I'm like, oh, like, is it bringing money? Like, hey, yeah. Like, oh yeah, keep on doing it. Infrastructure-wise, you guys have put your shit together. This is dope. Same thing with South Africa. Highways, very fast. Flyovers, I saw that flyover that you guys are building. Amazing. That's dope stuff, man. Flyovers. South Sudan, we are still struggling with this. And Dar es Salaam is a big city. Tanzania is a big country. My country is so small. Juba city is so small that you guys can drive on highways 120 kilometers per hour, go very fast and all that. South Sudan, 60 kilometers. You're out of the country. You must have your passport with you. You got supermarkets, you got all these things. What's your most famous supermarket here? Is it Shoppers? The supermarket chain? South Sudan, we have one supermarket, and it's in Uganda. We have to fly there. Like, I'm just here for the supermarket, just here for the supermarket. I love Americans though, man. Don't deny me that visa. I still need that visa. Where I'm from, to make it, you have to go to America. I need that visa. Do you have any Americans in the house? Put your hands up, don't worry. It's not your fault. Where are you from in America? What? You have to do. I know New York. Let's start from New York. How far is it from New York? Here's the thing, by the way I'm from, we know New York because of rappers. If Jay-Z, Tupac, B.I.G. has never rapped about your city, you're not in America. You're not. You will never hear B.I.G. Maryland, man, nigga. What the fuck is Maryland? What is that? We don't roll like that, man. I'm from the most lovely place, man. We do things different, and I got to realize that this is a thing that happens with a lot of African countries, right? Like, to survive in African countries, either you have money, either you are a soldier, or you're famous, right? Or you know anybody. Like those 4 things are the ways to survive. If you don't fall in those 4 categories, you're gonna hustle your way up. You're gonna hustle your way up. Where I'm from, we're judged from who we know. Like my name right now, I'm AK Dance, which is a short form of Akau Daniel. Those are my 2 names. Jambo is my father's name. Pondak is my grandfather's name, right? So when I say those 4 names in South Sudan, I can be recognized. Someone like, oh, I know your father. He fought in the war. Oh, he's a good boy. Let's help him out. That's how we survive. You go to people like, oh, my name is Akau Daniel Jambo Pondak. Like, oh, let's help him out. Now, if you tell somebody your name and your father's name, and they don't say anything, just know your father failed the whole family. He didn't do anything in the struggle. When I'm doing this comedy thing, I'm AK Dance. When I get in trouble in South Sudan, I'm Akau Daniel Jumbo Pondak Raipal Kawajong. Recognize someone there. Don't put me in jail for no reason. I was telling you guys, I was born in a refugee camp. I was born in Kakuma, northern Kenya, right? The biggest struggle in the camp is food. That was the hustle. Biggest hustle. The World Health Organization used to pass with food dropping from planes because there were no airports. They drop there, and then some sacks fall on people and kill people. And then you have to write on the death certificate, he died of food. Took 1 for the camp. And then you call white people like, oh, so we received the sacks, but one of them fell on our homie and killed him. Then white people are like, oh, we are so sorry for your loss, but he was going to die of hunger anyway. But they used to distribute the food monthly. You get like 25 kilograms monthly, right? If you go 25 days, a kilo per day, that's not enough to take your full month. So you have to be more like technical. My mom had to bring in ideas, ways to survive. We started eating food in prescriptions, right? 2 times 3, 3 times 4. 2 times 3 meant 2 plates of food for 3 days. It's up to you now whether you'll eat the 2 and stuff for the rest or skip a day. We started now eating lunch at midnight. So you need to put this shit together. But what would happen, you would line up. You would have a refugee card. You line up, give your refugee card. Then they give you the food. They punch the food. You can't come back again, right? I still have the card right now. I love it. I want to see it all the times as I grow. And what we did, my mom came up with a skill. I was young. I was the youngest by then. My mom would hold me, go into the line. When my mom is getting the food, she pretends like I lost the card and starts beating me. And you know white people with violence, eh? 2 different WhatsApp groups. The white guy is like, come on, it's just food. Just take it. We take it. My brother comes back with a real card and we get 50 kilograms, right? Survival mode. It's crazy, man. I feel like in regard to like reading in between the lines and all that, I feel like fish, the water thing, the fish. I feel it's weird to speak about fish in plural when you're saying fish. It should be fishes. I feel like fish are the dumbest animals on earth. Like, if you realize people have started getting, like, eating fish for so many years, and it has always been the same system, using the hook system. You put a worm, put the hook inside, and get the fish. For like 200 years, these homeboys have never figured it out. They're still eating things dropping from hooks. Black people, if fish were black people, you cannot do that shit to us. 400 years ago, we got into a boat and ended up in America as slaves. We don't do boats anymore. White people have changed the shit. They started putting alcohol on cruise ships. They're like, no, we shall drink at the shore. My name is AK Dance. Thank you so much for being here. God bless you all. One last message. Black Lives Matter.